Hey everyone, we are live. Hopefully you can all hear me okay because I'm got my new studio set up in Portugal, so or half set up, but hopefully enough to make this live stream work. Let me know, and we're going to be looking at your open source projects, giving them a shout out, and giving you some feedback so you can get more stars and forks. Say hi in the chat. Let me know if you're here, and let me bring up my screen. And let's start geeking out and have a look. So this is our EdiHub support repo, where you can all log issues to get your project, your portfolio, your resume kind of reviewed live and shouted out. And this is how you do it. So you create a new issue and you've got different options. For example, let's have a look. We have GitHub Profile review. So we can do some GitHub Profile reviews as well. It's open source, all is good. So what we're going to do is filter by live stream review. And we're going to go right to the end. I swear I cleared this down to like 8 pages a few weeks ago and back up again, which is great. It means you're all submitting stuff, which is awesome. So that's awesome. That's really cool. But I just need to do a few more of these, I think, more regularly so we can get through them all as well. Hey, Emma, how you doing? Awesome to have you here. How's your Next.js course going? I'm learning that myself. I haven't watched much from my course for a while, but I have been playing with it. So I was on the ferry the last 2 days with no internet. I did install Next.js and did try and port over link-free. Porting over was a bit harder, and also the accessibility issues we have with using the UI component library. So I looked at starting it again with Tailwind CSS, and I think I got quite far. And collecting some stats and all the rest when people click things and so forth. So yeah, something to discuss another time, but I love your feedback and support on that as well. You're always supportive, but I love your feedback and any suggestions on that as well. Great to see everyone here. Awesome. I'm at least in the same time zone from Portugal. Hey, Paduma, how are you doing? Always keeping busy. So you're super active on Twitter as well. Same with Emma as well. So great to see you both here and both super active. Well, let's get started, right? And then we'll shout out some of your portfolios as well later on. Oh, okay, the pressure. Can't wait to see what I've done. So what I'll probably do the next day or two, once I finish setting up, I will share some pictures on Twitter after this live stream of before the setup and now halfway through my studio setup. But next couple of days, I'll push it to a branch. I'd love some of your feedback on that. So hopefully I've got some good foundations in. And as always, I probably confused the get server-side prop stuff, and there could be some optimization around there. But I'd love a discussion. If you ever want to go jump on a Discord call and get the community to join in, that would be great. Hey, Andrew, awesome to have you here as well. Okay, let's get started. We've got lots to go through. So we'll start at the oldest first, and let's have a look. So we've got a GitHub profile to start off with. And then towards the end of the live stream, it might be a bit shorter today, we will pick some from the chat. So make sure you have submitted your issues, and then you can, that's a very big page. Make sure you have submitted some issues, and you can give me those issue numbers, because you're able to share links in the YouTube chat. It will remove it. So lots of feedback already, which is great. Let's have a look. I'm pretty sure we looked at this one before, but let's just look at it again. Okay. Join our inclusive community. Looks like they've stolen a bit of stuff from ours. Or a bit of collaboration. And okay, very, very similar to ours. Just changed a few words, and the name is kind of very similar as well. Okay. But the profile looks good. Not sure about these. I still don't like these trophies, but I'm guessing they're split on 2 lines because I've zoomed in. So if I zoom out, oh, they're still split on 2 lines. Yeah, I'm not too keen on that. A lot of wasted space on the right, I think. It could be done a lot better. What do you all think? Let me just check chat and see what you all think as well. Great to see lots of people here, and lots of regular people, lots of new names as well. Thank you all for joining. And don't forget, my live streams where we review your open source projects, portfolios, resumes, etc. I want some of you to join me on the live streams. If any of you want to join me on the live stream, I keep inviting Emma. She hasn't accepted yet, but any of you would like to join, you're more than. Hey, Avi, how you doing? Wow, it must be late for you in Japan, right? It must be like 1 a.m. I think. If any of you want to join me on the live stream and help me review these, you're more than welcome. So Avi, Kingston, and Emma, and Shabib. Hopefully I pronounced that right. If I didn't, I'm really sorry. But great to have you all here. So that's my thought. I think it's just like quite vertical. Oh, missing image there. It just seems quite long. That's my biggest feedback, and probably a lot of wasted space on the right. I think that's probably what I'm gonna write. Well, let me share the issue so you can write your own thoughts down as well. So let me share that. 12 a.m. AV, thank you so much for being here. Make sure you get some rest as well. I still want to catch up on those Twitter notifications from that tweet I did that I tagged you. This is like 100 replies or something. I'm still going through those. I've still got a lot to do. Open source for the win, and great to see people encouraging Emma to join me. Emma, you're welcome to join me today. If you're up for it as well, I can send you a StreamYard link, and you're more than welcome to join me. Okay, let me leave some comments in. Happy Friday, by the way, everybody. Customized, so looks good. I can even actually share the YouTube link, right? I should better share it. Let me grab the YouTube link too as well. Should we get that from somewhere? I don't want to view on YouTube. Okay, I have to click view on YouTube very quickly. Just okay. Didn't close anything too bad, so it looks good. Reviewed on live stream. The customer, so I'll just say the page is very long. I suggest. You reckon 1 page long, 2 pages long? I suggest trying to reduce it to 2 pages. Okay, let's give a bit of flexibility. 1 to 2 pages, and get a lot of wasted kind of space on the left and right. I think try to use more horizontal. Makes sense. Lots, not lost. Lots wasted on the right side. Okay, that's pretty good. We'll keep that short, keep it light. I close because now it's been reviewed. Okay, let's pick up the next one. So next one we have this. What have we got this time? This is a portfolio. Okay, is there a GitHub? There isn't a GitHub link, I don't think, for this. Emma, as you can see, has already given feedback to this already. Hopefully, they've made some improvements on it. But I don't think it's a GitHub link, so I'm not going to review it for now. Let's move on. It needs to be open source. So that is a project link. We've got a repo today. Okay, awesome. Let me just catch up on the chat, see how you're all doing. Hi, awesome. Emma Wayne is going to join me sometime as well. Awesome, great, sounds good. So we've got 2 Emmas to join, Emma Dawson and Emma Wayne. Awesome, looking forward to it. Okay, so next up, we have this one. 12 months ago, that 1 commit, and it's not looking so good. It does happen on like kind of work in progress kind of projects, but that's not looking very, very good. So let me just leave some comments. Only has 1 suggest stages. And now I'm thinking about this whole link free thing that I'm doing with Next.js. I haven't done any commits locally in that branch. It might just be 1 commit so far. I'll try and break it up, make it a little bit better. Otherwise, I'm not setting a good example. What else have we got? Hey Carl, how you doing? Awesome to have you here, and Pratim as well. Love it that you're all joining. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for saying hi in the chat. Love it. Don't forget. I should share the issues. If any of you do want to go leave your own thoughts and comments, then you can as well. Okay, so let's head back to it. So repo. What else do we suggest? I mentioned the 1 comment. You know what I'm going to say, right? Releases and packages. They should be used, I think, but they're not used. So let's hide them if they're not being used. So let's have a look. Releases are great to use, but while not using them, suggest hiding them. Same with packages. Let's just show the features that we want. I mean, README could have a bit of TLC, probably a screenshot as well. I think that would be good. And you can raise issues for this. If you need some green squares, everyone, you can raise some issues. I am hoping this week to do some Discord calls, by the way, on some Next.js link-free stuff. And I need your help, obviously. You know me, I'm always breaking stuff. So let's have a look. So if you want some more, the reason why I was mentioning that was if you want some more green squares, then we'll definitely have lots more green squares for you as well. Suggest having a green square screenshot in the README. I don't know, so important. What else have we got? Wiki, probably not used. Let's hide that. Yes, give the wiki a hide. Hide wiki if not used. I've tweeted this like kind of suggestions before, but I think I might tweet it again because maybe some people at the back didn't hear, I think, as well. Krishna, awesome to have you here. Hacking session during the weekend or during next week? I'm still setting up, but we could do it whenever you're all free. Really, I'd love to have all your support. I'm doing with the API, Carl. Did you use with the GitHub API? Did you use Mongoose to connect to Mongo, or did you use? Oh God, I can't think of the other one now. The other one, because I want to use the newer one. I want to use like the other one, and so yeah, might need some help and suggestions on that. So yeah, potentially this weekend, maybe I need to catch up on notifications and client work that I missed the last 3 days. I got like emails and tickets, quite a lot to catch through. Sarah's helping with loads of those already, but still a bit to do. So we'll see. Maybe on Sunday. Hopefully some of you are around to help. This is really good question. So I'm glad you raised this question. I'd love to get everyone's thoughts and opinions on this. So we're kind of taking a bit of a sidestep, and maybe we should continue this in a Discord call. But thoughts for you all. Definitely using Tailwind, I think, because then we can get the accessibility a lot better than using pre-built components. I'm happy to pay for Tailwind UI. I think they're pre-built components, but are they just examples of using Tailwind rather than pre-built components? Because you can use the HTML version, the React version, or the Vue version. So when I'm looking at their example free components, I'm looking at the HTML version and making my own kind of React components from them. The reason for that is when Emma and other people more experienced in accessibility, we can just tweak and improve that. We're not tied down to someone else's component. So at the moment, I'm using our own because I just need to check the license to make sure that, like, what stops somebody else copying and pasting it and stealing it for their projects, and does that make us liable? So I need to see how the licensing works. I need to check. The travel was good. The studio is an absolute mess. I've just got the bare minimum up just to get this live stream working. So yes, thank you so much. There'll be some pictures on Twitter straight after this live stream. I use Nestport for Mongoose. Okay, got you. Okay, that's very different. No updates. What do you mean? I'm not following the MLH event. I know some people are participating in GitHub Guild, but I'm not following it. What do you mean, like updates? Yes, create an issue with your project. We'll have a look at it. Hopefully today, if not soon. He says as I'm getting distracted. So okay, now back to this. So what do you think? What other thoughts have you got? So let's have a look at issues. There were no issues used, so one commit, probably not. It's probably a good place to park this one and move on. I think we've given enough advice for this. But it doesn't look like it's alive anyway. I'll leave that there. Let me copy this. I can put that on the. We'll give that a close, and let's move on to the next one. Trying to get a bit faster at this. I'm not fast. Okay, next up, we skipped that one because it didn't have a link. I might even close it later on, but let's just leave it there for the moment. We've got a GitHub profile. Let's have a look. Got some feedback already. Love that. Okay. Our professional I can't even talk. It was a long drive yesterday, long journey. It's a professional photo, which I think is like, well, not professional. Like I haven't necessarily paid for someone to do it, but it looks like professional. As in, they're not wearing a tie or anything, but it just, I don't know, it looks good. I think that's really, really important. I like this animated GIF, but I've seen it so many times before. It's kind of has less of an impact. It takes up a lot of space. That's quite high. Maybe make it a bit smaller to the left. What do you all think? Hey, Mohammed, how you doing? Where's everyone located at the moment? So yeah, I'm in Portugal. Where are you all? We've got Carl in Germany, Emma in Manchester, other Emma in Netherlands, Sweden. I always get it wrong. Like, I don't know. I know. I think Amsterdam is the same place as Sweden. I know it's not, but yeah, sorry, my bad. Praduma is near New Delhi, east. If I looked on the map, I remember, but India's big, so I know it's quite far. So I'm doing good, thank you. All is good. It's very hot here in Portugal, like low 30s. It's warm. Southern Germany, yes, somewhere near a forest or something. I remember that from Google Maps. I did check it out as I was planning my Europe trip and other trips and so forth. Oh yes, see, we're talking in a DM group about Portugal. I should have known it was Portugal for you. Yes, we'll hopefully be meeting up next week, geeking out. I have some GitHub stickers somewhere in a box, in a suitcase. I say box, in a suitcase. So yeah, Porto. Andrew's in London. Andrew, I'll see you when I get back in September. Oh yes, the live map. God, I can't talk. I don't know. I should have some Coke. Give me some caffeine in me and some sugar. But yes, That's a good point, but that's more for contribution. So maybe when we do the live stream on doing working the map, or the live stream on the link free to Next.js, we could open that. That would be good. I don't think people are getting very many green squares today. Has anyone, got any green squares yet since they've been on live stream? Don't forget that each bullet point that I put down in the comment, in the issue, could be an issue. You could raise an issue if you wanted to, if you agreed with it. Let's just say that. Northeast India. Yeah, I was pretty close. All over the globe. Exactly. It's great. I love it. I love geeking out with you all. VJ, awesome to have you here. What did you get in the post the other day? You got a rabbit in the post, Emma? Oh, you got Eddie Hubber. Eddie Hub. That arrived already? They only posted that like a couple of days ago. Kenya, very, very nice part of the world. South Africa, Vincent, Alex, awesome. We'll do that. And AV's in Japan, which I want to visit all those places. Japan is definitely high on Sarah's list. Okay. Let me get through a few more of these, and I want to review all of yours as well. If you've raised issues, you can send me the number shortly as well. So let's have a look at this. What else we got? What are your thoughts on this? They've got a badge, which is good, the new achievements badge. They've pinned 5. I don't think that's so good. You pin 4, I think maximum. And then if you're going to, it should be even number at least anyway. Suggest pinning even. That is by even? That's how you spell even. Number of repos. Currently 5, suggest only 4. What do you all think about that? Pinning. I haven't been too active in a while. I'm very commit heavy. But it looks good. I do want to say great profile picture. I do quite like that. It looks really, really like professional. I feel like I can trust someone when I see a picture like that. Great profile picture. What else? They've got description. They've got locations. You know what time zone they're in, which I think is good. I think that's important. Yeah, I think it looks all right. It looks good. I don't know if you can hear dogs barking. We're babysitting 2 dogs over the summer. And next door's got a dog as well, so I think they're shouting through the fence. Okay, as we move on to the next one, what do you all think? Let me just see if I've missed anything. Any suggestions? Siddharth, awesome. All's going well. Great to geek out with you. It has been so long. It has been too long. I want to try and do every Friday live streams this time. So great to have you all here. Yes, we are planning a conference in India next year, early next year. The proposed date at the moment, don't tell anyone, it's a bit of a secret, is February. I want to come in March though for the, is it Huli? The colorful one. You don't like badges anymore. It's very common. I think they're bringing out new ones all the time, which is good. Emma, what dogs? Sarah's just entered. She hasn't got dogs with her. So no, you're fine, Sarah. But no, we thought you might have some dogs with you. No. She's going to try and find them. They're running around somewhere. That's the one. Did I pronounce it right? Holly? Is that how you pronounce it? Hi from Nigeria. Awesome to have you here, Joy. Holly would be awesome. It'd be so awesome. How many pictures I could take. And Sarah could vlog it as well for our Eddie and Sarah YouTube channel. So where do you make an issue? Oh, great point. It's in the description, but let me get it for you and I can share it with you. 1 second. If I click on new, here we go. If you choose the right one. So if it's profile review or open source project review or portfolio resume, pick the right one. Let me just share that in. Let's do that. Awesome. Sounds good. Thank you. Get started with open source. Well, you're in the right place. What suggestions do people have for getting started in open source? Let us know in the chat and I'll give my suggestions in a minute. Yes, everyone, let us know what are your suggestions for getting to open source. You're in the right place. Eddie Hub, open source. Uh-oh, here's some doggos might be coming. I'm scared because they always jump on me. Okay, let's have a look. Find any? No doggos. Sarah might have to bribe them with food. Okay, next one. Let's have a look. So we mentioned the 6. I like this. This is the default one that you get, I think, when you create the template. But I think it looks really, really good. I think it's pretty good. Okay, so leave that for now. I'll leave that as it is, and let me copy that Sarah, shake the sweet box. They'll turn up. I might have to run out the way. Okay, we have that refresh. What have we got next? There we go. Can you hear the dog biscuit box? Another repo. If you're getting bored of, sorry, another profile. If we're getting bored of profiles, we can skip a few to get some repos. Oh, Shabangi has already said great profile. Okay, let's have a look. Here we go. I've got a bit off topic here, but Chico, come here. Come here, Chico. Chico, I've got it in my hand. I've got the box here. Oh, I dropped it. No, he's interested in Sarah. Ow! Can you see him? Here you go. Look at that, good boy. There we go. Okay, I might have one of these. These look good. Okay, leave them there. Here we go. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Chico, for the show. Issue made. Brilliant. We'll take a look shortly towards the end. I'll grab some of your issue numbers from the chat. You've already contributed to Eddie Hub repos. Perfect. Contribute some more. We've got API, lots of awesome stuff. Let me have a look. Oh, I missed something. Hey, Bishal, how you doing? That was a wave, kind of not a very good wave. Yeah, Finder project's really good as well if you want to get into Svelte. So Carl is looking after that, as well as our API project as well. That's using Nest.js, not to be confused with Next.js. The number should be the event. What number? What did I write wrong? Siddharth, let me know. What did I do wrong? I probably did something wrong. You're probably right. Just not sure what I did wrong. I'm trying to multitask very badly. Yeah, best way to learn. Just make mistakes. What's the worst thing you do? You raise an issue or pull request and it gets closed. It will still be hot tomorrow in Portugal and still rain in England tomorrow, so you're fine. Emma, did you see the dogs? Or dog? The second one couldn't be bothered to come. Thanks, Praduma. Sarah, Praduma says hi. She ran off. Probably gone to the beach. Hey, Abhishek, how you doing? Oh, even. Okay, let me see. What was your previous message? I guess you have written the wrong number in the comments. The number should be... Oh, even. What did I write? Did I really bodge that up? Thank you. I love this kind of pair programming, try programming. Let me open another tab. Did I mess that up? Refresh. Did I really mess that up? Suggest pinning even number of repos. I think that was good, right? I think that's good. Okay, you're just checking I'm awake. Again, profile picture, you can see the person. I really like it. They've got a description. They probably could put a couple more lines if they want to make more use out of it. They got location. I can't read that, but they've got a location, which is good. So again, to see time zones. They're part of Eddie Hub, so they get an extra thumbs up. What else have we got? It's quite short, but that's fine. Maybe suggest putting a bit more in there. They've got 3 pinned. Again, 2 or 4 is better. You have 3 pinned repos. Suggest having 2 or 4 even number. Okay. Very commit heavy as well. Very commit heavy. Suggest creating issues, reviewing pull requests. Oh no, issues and pull requests. And also reviewing progress. Good. What do the rest of you think as well? Quite a few organizations. I think that looks quite good. Maybe a bit more content. Like what are they looking for? What are they doing at the moment? What do you all think? Hey, Karan. Hopefully I pronounced that right. I'm so bad at names. I'm out of practice. We should do this more often so I can practice. Oh, did I say suggest only 5? Oops. Okay, I'm glad I left the tab open. Let me go fix that. So thank you. I did leave it open. Currently 5, suggest only 5. Okay. Yes, I made a mistake. I better lie down before I hurt myself. But you're right. Thank you so much, because that looked really silly. So now I've updated it. Perfect. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate that. Cool. Okay. And we have Carl. How does my diamond look for this month? Carl, you had to call me out on it, didn't you? You had to, Carl. I don't know. Look, I'm scared to have a look. Go down. I'm just scared. Oh, we got the pinned repositories first. Okay, got the greens. Oh, I have got some greens here. I just did push it to a branch. That's not too bad. I need to create some more pull requests. I've got some pull requests coming up very soon. I think we're ready to deploy EddieBot in the next couple of days. Got some PRs open for that, waiting for that to be reviewed. And then we want to look at the map, live map. That isn't deployed, is it, Carl? I can't bring it up on the screen now. I think I need to run it locally. So I need to get into that one because I want to take that to the next level. That's going to be awesome for live streams and people are contributing in their locations. I won't have to ask for locations. They'll ping up on the live map. Can't wait to do that. Yeah, maybe we'll do that as well this week. Try and find some time for lots of coding. So mine doesn't look so good. But yeah, feedback and suggestions of mine, always welcome. Let me drop that in the chat if anyone wants to. Looks good. Thank you for doing that. I really appreciate it. Looks good. Thank you. Not too bad. Okay, that's good. Thank you. You're just being nice. Oh, it's still. I think it's still locally. Okay. So yeah, we can maybe get that deployed. And I know it's not finished, but we can get it deployed. Get those real-time events work like live, and then I can just easily bring it up in the browser, and it'll deploy newer versions as we improve it. Yeah, diamond is better because then you've got evenly spread out. Diamond-ish is better. Yeah, diamond. Check it daily. Hey Sean, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Okay, so back to this. Yeah, I would just say add probably more content. Add more description. Add more description to the. I think we're good for now. On to the next one. We're going quite good speed. Someone hasn't put a name on that one, but I still think we can get it. It's okay. Portfolio is a GitHub repo. There is not, so we're going to skip that for now. Okay, we have got a repo. Let's have a look. Okay, first impressions, everyone. What are your first impressions? Let me know. And I will share mine as well. I love it how you all say hi to each other in the chat. See, that's collaboration, right? You stand out. When my clients are watching this chat now or in the replay, they're going to think, oh, that person was really supportive. Maybe they want to come and work in our community, you know. So definitely collaborate with people. It's super, super important. Love this. Love when I see that when I wake up in the morning, I see this in Discord as well. It's so cool. Krishna, I'll be reviewing as many as I can, and I get distracted quite easily. So hopefully I'll review quite a few. And I want to pick some from the chat. So we're going to do that shortly as well. So thank you all for sticking around. We'll be picking yours from the chat shortly as well, some at random. So make sure you raise the issue, and then I'll get you to send me the issue number. So yeah, portfolio, customized GitHub, your GitHub profile or repo. So they've got a release. That looks nice. They have no packages, so I'd suggest hiding the packages probably as well. So let me write that down. Using releases. So they've got one release. When was the last release? Does it say? Oh, it's a tag rather than the release. It was quite a while ago, and there's been a commit a couple of months afterwards. Okay, I won't say anything about that. The releases suggest hiding packages if not used. Wiki, I will click on the wiki to check, but I'm guessing it's not being used. It's not. So let's say that. Suggest hiding wiki if not used. What else have we got? Link, they got a description. That all looks great. They got topics, contributors. That's looking good. Wow, it's a lot of folders. Isn't that the way it works in Java? It's been a long time since I did Java. Table of contents is actually no longer needed now. I don't know if you're all aware of this, but you've now automatically generated. If you look, if we go above the repo README, this will get stuck to the top as I go down, and then now we've got table of contents with a search as well. So this isn't really needed. I know a lot of people still have it, maybe just because they haven't removed it, or maybe they really like it and they really want to keep it in. GitHub now creates content, so can manually remove. So that's an issue and a pull request you all could create on the repo. Let me send you this through. You can get some green squares, because I would say you could, as it's a fairly straightforward change, I would suggest maybe just removing it out of create an issue, remove it out of the README in a pull request, and explain why you're doing it. There's some green squares there for you. See, always trying to share the green square love. So let's have a look. What else have we got in the chat? I've missed loads of things in the chat. Who have I missed? Oh, Krish has arrived. I've missed loads of things in the chat. The love is what I live for. Awesome. Hey, Krish, how you doing? Krish, long time no see. You've been busy. We haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing well. CI is awesome. Okay, cool. You're all so sweet. I love it. I'm a UX UI designer, sometimes a seasonal front developer. I'm wondering how I can contribute to open source design. There's actually a community called Open Source Design. I saw them at the FOSDEM event in Brussels. So they have an online presence as well. That's a really good question. But I know more and more disciplines. So DevOps has gotten into open source testing, and design is getting involved. So you can. We need designs for all our open source projects. I know a lot of people just start in jumping coding rather than thinking about designs and so forth. So you can definitely. There's so many ways you can get involved, and those different points of views and opinions are really important. I would say just get involved in the discussion, and you'll see it. Just things will slot into place from there. Let's have a look. Okay. Produce will do a green square giveaway. Lots of green squares. Okay, cool. What open source projects are you all working on at the moment? Let me know. Or are you looking for some? We always have lots of green squares in our Discord. So link in the description below if you want to join EddieHub Discord. Actually, I can get you discord.eddiehub in our Discord if you're not in it already as well. And yeah, lots of green squares for you all. Okay, so we're talking about table of contents. The README looks good. They have a screenshot or animated GIF, which I think looks better. Like animated GIF, like takes a screenshot, or the README in the project to the next level. A lot of it is init project, so not too many updates. So it doesn't seem too active. Last commit was 9 months ago. Another thing you can do, which you haven't done yet, we haven't checked, you can go to Insights and Community Standards and see what's been done. So the most important has been done. Issue templates and pull request templates, they're good, they're important, but they're not like a must-have. But they are good to have. So highly recommend. They're not using issues. So let's have a look. I think we've got a few suggestions already. Let's drop that a close and move on to the next one because we want to allow time to look at yours as well. Okay, what we've got next. Do one more and then start picking some from the chat. Let me know what you think. So, okay. Let's have a look. What have we got? Commit again 9 months ago. A lot of these projects, started and they don't continue. But yeah, they got releases, which is great. Packages is hidden, which is great. The packages is there underneath. Okay, so suggest hiding packages used. Environment, contributors, highlights. Yeah, the other thing about having the table of contents in the README, you've got to keep it up to date. Whereas, if GitHub can generate it from there, that's awesome. Let me see what else. What other suggestions do we have? Insights. Have a look. Always a good place to go. Contributing file. Okay, it's probably a good thing to have. This might be a suggestion as well. Missing contributing file. Okay. What else have we got? There are issues. There are pull requests. So things are getting used. Maybe hide the wiki if not being used. Yeah, the wiki's not being used. So hide wiki used. You all think. We check the chat and see. Hey, Druv. Hopefully I pronounced it right. Awesome to have you here. Great to see everyone working on some open source projects. Great. Oh, Emma, how's that going? I know you had some challenge with the maths or the color calculations. That sounds super, super interesting. So let me know how that's going. It's good. Okay. So, well, EddieHub will be in the top 50, right? the community and yourself and the other community members in the Edihub guild have been geeking out really well. So that's good. What else? Who, by the way, wants their projects or portfolios or profiles reviewed? Let me know in chat, and we can do some of those. I think it looks quite good. I don't think that needs to be the name, documentsreview.md. That could be just documents reviews, and the MD is the actual link. A few suggestions like that. Okay, let me close that up. Move on, and let's see if anyone wants any in the chat. Sure. Okay, we've got some shores. Yes, Edihub's at the top. Awesome. Great work, everyone. Love that. Roadmaps. Yeah, we can try and do one. Roadmaps, I just think people look at them too rigid. I think roadmaps should be thought of as a rough guide, and then make your own path. But we can work on something. Let's do it. Okay, so if you've got created issues, you get a green square, and if you can drop the issue number in the chat, and I'll start picking some at random. Praduma, sure. Oh, awesome! It's up and running. Emma, submit it. Let's get a number and have a look. For VJ is first. Let's go with that one. 4280. Let's check it out. 4280. Look. Okay, first impressions. What do you all think? I don't think this folder should be committed, right? I don't think it should. Isn't that what's like created and deployed? I'm not sure. It's a thought. Maybe I'll leave it as a thought. Let me know in chat if you agree or disagree. Documentations. Okay, color highlighted, syntax highlighting, which I think is so important. I don't know why people don't do that, take advantage of it. Maybe an animated GIF of it being used, I think might look really good. It'd make it more appealing for people to contribute. Let's get those 3 stars to 30 stars or something. Visualization, like, is just so important. You have got a deployed version, I'm guessing, or is this the package? This is the package. Okay. I think animated GIF of it being used is really good. You've got releases. I'd probably use Semver version number, so I'm making a note of that. Use Semver. Could be using releases. It's really important. Maybe hide packages if not used. Using the wiki, so let's hide the wiki. Hide wiki if not used. You're thinking in the chat as well. Let's look. No one's giving any feedback. Everyone's throwing out numbers. We'll come back to numbers in a minute. Don't worry. Let's see what your thoughts are. So we check insights as well and have a look. Community standards. No code of conduct. I would not contribute to a project that didn't have a code of conduct. Add code of conduct. You all can add this and get some green squares for these repos, by the way. So let me just share this in the chat, and you can actually add this to the code of conduct issue templates. You can actually add to the repo itself and get some green squares. What else? Issues, are they being used? No issues, so to highly recommend. How can people find your open source project if you're not using issues? Because what do people do? They search for labels, and labels need an issue. So highly recommend. Highly recommend adding issues with labels. People will search for maybe Python, and then maybe label good first issue or something like that, and then they can find your project. But if you don't have the label or issues, then they can't find it. To be discovered. Okay, if there's no more suggestions on that, let's see what others have thought of. Then we'll move on to the next one. Wiki not hidden. Okay, I think I mentioned that. Did I mention it? Let's have a look. Yeah, hide wiki if not used. Probably a delay in the live stream, so thank you so much. Let's drop that at close. And then next up, let's do Emma's. Yes, Chris is agreeing. We'll do Emma's. Okay. 4282. 4282. It's Emma's. You know it's going to be awesome. I mean, I'm going to learn loads by looking at this myself. Okay. if those of you who don't know, we did a live stream setting up this organization. I don't know, a few weeks ago, Emma, was it? So pretty cool. Great to see you got 5 stars and 5 forks already. Nice. And you've got a description. Love it. And you've got a deployed version. Ooh. Have you got a screenshot? And you've got a screenshot. Yes. I love that. This looks well cool. So you choose a color. I should read this. I don't like reading. Emma, can you do a video on how to use this and why we should use it? Maybe embed it here or something. I don't know. Just a thought. But it looks good. Okay, so back to the actual repo itself. You've got 5 contributors. You've hidden the stuff you're not using. I suggest using releases, though. I really, really do suggest it. And you can do that with a GitHub action, as you well know from the GitHub projects. Yeah, I think it's really good. You've got Husky. You've got issue templates. It's really good. Okay, let's have a look. Insights. You know it's going to have full house or checkboxes. Full house. Again, these last 2 or 3 aren't a must. But that looks good. Issues. Suggest adding labels potentially. Again, I think it'll make the project more discoverable. I'm probably not being very helpful. Emma has watched enough of my live streams and is much smarter than me, so has made it a lot better than what I would do. Yeah, only thing I could probably suggest is releases. Suggest releases. What else do you think? Wiki's hidden. Pull requests. I think just labels on the issues maybe. Can labels be added to the issues? Question mark. Review or said in the chat. Let's have a look. You're welcome, VJ. I love having these discussions. I learn so many more things as well because you all come up with different ideas, different points of views, different perspectives. It's super important. Emma says, great idea. Emma, I can't remember what that was for. I said a lot of things, so hopefully there was one great idea in there. What else? Okay, I think that's good. I'm happy with those suggestions. Great project. I'll suggest much more. It's really good. Oh, let me share the issue if anyone else wants to leave any comments or raise any issues on the project and get some green squares for that as well. One. Let's move on. Next one. Okay, next up we have when we're starting Twitter profile reviews. That's a really good question. We should maybe do that, or would you do it on a Twitter space? It's not very visual. Maybe we should do that. Like get maybe Francesco and some other people to join the live stream. That's a great idea, Chris. Thank you so much. I quite like that. It's a bit different to the topics I usually use, but tech Twitter, it's related. What do you all think? Would you watch Twitter profile reviews and shout outs and stuff? Love that. Let's pick up Paduma's profile next. 3812. 3812. Okay. Let's have a look. We've got the pictures. I'm on the fence about the picture. I don't know if I really like it or I'm not sure if I like it. It's a really good picture. I think it's because it's covering part of your face. It looks a little bit less professional, but it looks quite good, I think, as well. It's a personal choice. What? I'm not following you. Let's fix that right now. Drop to a follow. Okay, and you see you got 2 sponsors here. That's amazing. AV sponsoring you as well. I love that. AV, you rock. And Lakshmi, if I pronounced that right, you rock as well. I think you're sponsoring me too as well. Well, I think AV is sponsoring me as well. 2 lovely people. Some badges, lots of organizations as well. Well, this is new since I last changed it. I like this. Where did you get this image from? Where does this go? Let's have a look. You know me, I love this community stuff. This blog post, really like that. Oh, it does say my latest blog posts. I definitely need to get some rest. Looks really good. Open source, DevOps, bot automation. Like it's really clear. I think, if a recruiter, some recruiters are going to GitHub, but more importantly, you want the companies, like the hiring managers, if you want to do freelancing, like the clients, when they come and look at this, what's their first impression? Ambassador. Okay, brilliant. Maintainer. Love that. GitHub, of course, I love that as well. Okay, India, I know your time zone, which is really important. I've got an email that I can contact you on. Super, super important. I've got, a website where we can, see what else you're up to, learn more about it. Great. People sponsoring you, again, really good. You belong to some organizations. Love that. And this looks so organized. I really love this. It's, I'm no designer, but having seen a lot of GitHub profiles, I really, really like how there's no wasted space, but it isn't like stuffed that, because you want space, but it isn't like just overstuffed. But this is brilliant. I like it with the images as well. It looks really good. And for more blog posts, here you go. I love it. Achievements, nice. And then you've got 4 pinned repos. That's a S load of green squares. Wow. I need to work harder on mine. Eddie, what are you doing? Eddie, what are you doing in life? You need to get more green squares. Okay, I'm going to work on that. And it's a pretty good diamond shape. Like none of them are at 0. Like you're never going to get it perfect, but you can see, it's kind of pretty good diamond shape. So I think that's really good. Your profile looks way better than mine. Like way better. So I need to work on mine. Produma, I don't know what to suggest. Maybe as Produmas is so good, maybe we can try and be a bit picky. So I'm going to struggle with this as well. But let's go to the actual repo that's created for the customization repo. I'll leave it up here, let you have a look, and then I can check the comments and see what your suggestions are. About the video explainer. Okay, I'm glad my feedback was helpful. I'm glad you put the word super in there, super helpful. I'll pay you later. Thank you, Emma. But yeah, the video idea I think would be great. Even if it's a short, like 1-minute video, it could even be, you could do it unlisted on YouTube and then just embed it. But I wouldn't have it unlisted. It will not take people, but like kind of get traffic from YouTube to the repo. So I would do it as a repo. As a repo? Oh my God. As a video that's like a normal video posted. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go back to this Coke. You're working on the picture. Okay, cool. AV's still here. AV, it must be like 1:45 for you in the morning. That's like so late. I'm gonna have a Coke while you all chat in the chat. Oops. Love that you're supporting each other as well. It is a great profile. Looks nice. Love that. Yeah, lots of green squares. Okay, so let's have a look at this. What can we make any constructive criticism on this? Releases on a customized GitHub profile. Nice. Have I done that? Am I falling behind? I don't know. Oh yes. Why? That's like, how many have I only got one release? That seems a bit weird. I do it manually. I did it manually. And Produma's done his automatically, hasn't he? He's done his better than mine. Yeah, he's done it automatically. Okay, I need to improve mine. If anyone wants some green squares, then please, on my GitHub profile, copy and paste from Produma or from Eddie Hub Projects, this YAML file. You can literally just copy it. I'm pretty sure you can just copy it. That's it. Yeah, please, that'll make my repo look a lot better. Looks really good. I really, really like it. Insights, you probably won't have the same as, I don't know, what do you think? Contributing, it is an open source project, so maybe we do need to have the same as everything else. It does need a, contributing file and so forth. I don't know. Some thoughts for all of us to have, really. This is really good. I like it. Produma, I haven't written anything, have I? I have literally written nothing. It looks too good. Looks too good. Sorry, not too much to say. For one, Eddie, I talk a lot. How can I have like not much to say? Amazing, really amazing, Produma. Okay, so AV, have you got? Am I pronouncing your name right? Hopefully, I am. As it's really late for you, and I do want you to get some rest soon. Do you have any open source projects or GitHub profile you want us to review and shout out? Let us know, and I'm more than happy to do yours next. Hey Kunal, how you doing? Awesome to have you here. Thanks for joining. Kunal, when are you going to join me on the live stream and review some open source projects and GitHub profiles and so forth? And then you can show off your RGB mic, and I could just stick with my old-fashioned Michael Jackson. I think it was used, not this one, but this model was used to record Michael Jackson's Thriller album. But yeah, I'm not as cool as you, Kunal. I don't think I can pull off an RGB mic. And Kunal, how are your open source projects going as well? Maybe we should review some of yours too as well. You should join me on a live stream and review some of those then. That could be quite fun. No, not now. Another time. Oh, you can join right now. Oh, okay. Yeah, if you want to join, you're more than welcome to. We're finishing up soon, but join for a bit. Always keen to have people on to invite. Here we go. I will send it to you. Let's have a look. AV, don't be embarrassed. It's about, starting, and then we make improvements as we go along. Look at some of my projects. They're terrible. Kunal, I will send it to you somewhere, and if you can join, great. If not, don't worry. I think I have you on Discord, right? Kunal, yeah, I'll send it to you on Discord if you can join. Okay. So yes, I can join right now. Email me the link. Chinga! Oh, I've got another dog here. Okay, here we go. We're waiting for Kunal to join. We'll feed the dog. Dog, up here. Here we go. Can you see her? Ah! Chinga, she's ouch. I don't know if you saw if that came into camera. I risked my finger just for like the what do you call it? the camera shot. No more. Go play with Chico. Chico's the one who was not here before. Okay, so next up. So okay, we're not going to review AVs just yet, unless we convince her to. But let's have a look what we're going to do next. Who else? We do have some other numbers. Krishna 4274. Oh, Chris, yours. We'll do yours afterwards. Okay, so 4274. Let's have a look. 4274. And we have Kunal. I'm going to put some headphones on. If Kunal's joining, one sec. Can't believe Kunal's joining. What a surprise. Awesome to have you here. Hey, Kunal, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good. So we have a 4-day work week. So Fridays are off. So I was taking a day break.
We're going to be doing more live streams when you get time. So thank you for joining us so last minute as well.
Are you getting the new MacBook? It just released today.
Oh, I haven't seen. I literally just arrived in Portugal. I had no internet for 3 days. So I'll have to look. Are you going to get it?
Portugal. I'm considering it, but it's showing the delivery date as August, and I'm going to travel to New York during that time. So I might as well get it from there.
Yeah, definitely. It'd be cheaper in the US for sure. Absolutely. I'll have to have a look at the specs. I don't want to look now because I'll derail the live stream. But
yeah, does not have it does not have any fans or anything, but man, is it slick.
Okay, it's like probably like an M12 by now or something like that.
Yeah, it's very good looking. Very nice. That's how Apple traps you.
Yes.
Good looking. Such a great product. It's a good looking product.
Okay, so we're going to review this, right? Are you ready? Let's just do a few reviews, and then we won't stay on for too long. I know you're busy. For those of you who don't know who Kunal is, I'm sure all of you, like, write in the chat. Do you all know who Kunal is? And if anyone doesn't,
you want to share this on Twitter? A spontaneous joining.
Yeah, do it. If someone can take a screenshot and share it on Twitter, I will do a retweet as well. So do that. Tag me and Kunal, and I will reshare it for you as well. Spontaneous live stream. For those of you who don't know, Kunal does so many things. CNCF ambassador, works for Civo Cloud, runs the community comms. Community comms is comms, right? There isn't a third word afterwards.
Yeah, community classroom.
Community classroom, that's the one. Community comms is your Twitter handle or something, right?
Yeah. And can I do a plug?
Yes, do it. Do it.
So we have a travel fund going on for KubeCon North America. So if you're an open source contributor, we can cover your flights and hotel. Yeah,
that's amazing. That's really, really good. I mean, imagine getting a community to support you traveling to an event and to the US as well, which I think is just awesome. So that's amazing work. So really, really well done. Check out. I did redo a retweet a few days ago for Kunal, but I'm sure it's on Twitter, Kunal's profile. So do go check it out. Okay, and someone let me know when you're taking a screenshot and share it on Twitter so I can go and find the notification in my thousands of notifications and retweet it as well. So, Vinit, awesome to have you here. One of the best YouTubers from the country, India. Love that. Kunal, what a shout out. Amazing. Perfect. Okay, let's review a profile. So, what do you all think? Kunal, what are your impressions on this? What do you think? First impressions.
First impression, I freaked out because I saw how is this GitHub Squares thing like, in his name. And then I realized it was a GIF. So
It
yeah,
does look
overall
really good.
it looks pretty good. Yeah, maybe you can um, scroll down a little. Just one pointer in the bio part.
Yeah.
I know some people capitalize things that are not nouns.
Okay.
So like keep things sentence case. It looks pretty nice. Just a nitpicking thing. Yeah.
No, it's good to feed that back. My suggestion so far would be there is too many animated
Too
stuff.
many. Yeah. You have to
Yeah.
scroll a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, I think just pick one animated and have other images, but not it's too much animated. So yeah, and it's very very long. So it's definitely going to be one of my suggestions. Is it collapsible, which is great, but I do think it's very very long.
Yeah.
Yeah. How is this? And it's very commit heavy, so we could maybe balance it out with the other ones. So, Kunal, I'll have to ask you in a minute more about the travel fund and stuff because that sounds awesome. Krishna, hopefully you're here in the chat. What do you think? Is that feedback useful to you? Hopefully it is. You've got location in India, I like that, so we know your time zone. You've got your Twitter website, looks good, and you're part of EdiHub, so that's like a big plus as well. Otherwise, it looks good. Okay, so we pick another one. Let's pick another one. We have Krish 2 4.
Let me share this in my community. By the way, we get a lot of folks joining in. Are you closing soon, or
we can
should
stay
I
on as
not
long as
share?
you want? No, share it. Let's stay on. Stay on as long as you can.
Okay,
So
give me 2 minutes. Yeah, I'll
no
share.
problem. We'll bring up Krish. So Krish, no pressure. You're going to have lots of people joining from Kunal's community to as we review yours as well. So who is still here? Have you all fallen asleep? Because I've been talking for like an hour. Or you're all woken up now because Kunal's here, I'm sure. So let's see. So Krish, we'll do yours in a moment. Let's bring it up on screen. Getting ready. And I will also share community classrooms website here as well. The right one? That's not your one. What's your URL, Kunal?
Yeah, that's okay. People can search it. I don't want to do too many shout outs.
Okay, no, I don't mind. No problem at all.
It's
It's
fine.
fine. We're all friends here. It's all good. Okay, so what do you think of this? The next profile is Krish. Krish is super active, always helping lots of people. What do you think? What's your first impressions?
Even though too many animations and stuff are pretty cool, but I like minimalistic things. If you check my profile, mine is also like nothing is there in the README, just a banner and
we will check your profile afterwards. Thank you for that suggestion. How come none of you watching came up with that suggestion? That's a great suggestion. Sorry, Kun, I'll carry on.
No. I like how minimalistic it is. So since there's not much on the README, maybe if you scroll down the commits and stuff, we can. Yeah, there we go. So there's like a nice little balance, and when you see a huge graph like this, like 2,900 contributions, it's good to make these contributions public. Otherwise, what people do is they just make contributions in their own private repositories.
Got you.
And they just do it for like green squares. But if it's public, then people know it's legit.
Yeah. How can you tell if it's public or not? Can you?
You can click on any single one, and it will show that contribution if you scroll down.
Got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And take some rest. I see like you're working every day.
Yeah. Really, really busy, but it looks good. You're right, and I like these are collapsible as well. So if you want more information, you can get it. Maybe I would probably personally, as a personal choice, I'd probably have that like out, not collapse. By default, have it open, and then this one definitely have it collapse because but yeah, I think it's really good. I like the picture; it's really professional, and the banner again is like really, like you said, clean and minimalistic. It looks really good. So Krish, big thumbs up from Kunal and myself. So nice work. So next, should we have a look at Kunal's one? I think this person looks familiar, right?
Why do I have 12,000 followers on GitHub? Like I don't even do anything
Wow.
on. I don't even do
Tw-
anything on GitHub now.
really? Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And it's great to see people sort of supporting
Yeah.
what do you call it, Krish's profile as well. Kunal DSA course is amazing.
Thank you.
Glad you're still here, AV, but make sure you get some rest. It's so late for you. Okay. So what do we all think? So now it's our turn to give feedback to Kunal. So I like it that it's got, the username is the name. I like that then it's got the actual name on top as well. I think that's like really useful. It's got the description again. I think really important. Remote. I personally prefer having the current location that the person's in. So if they're born in country X, but they're living in country Y today, like this month, that's what I want to see because it helps me with their time zone. So I know what time zone they're in. So that's useful for me. You got some sponsors, which is really good, and you got some achievements, and you're part of these organizations as well. Awesome. Not so many green squares recently, so we'll have to encourage Kunal to join some open source projects.
I'm not getting the time now, but if you scroll down to when I was in second year, you can find some nice contributions. Do 2019 or something, yeah, downstairs you can find, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think your best year was 2020 is probably your best year. Maybe.
2020 was good. I contributed to Facebook open source, and in 2019 I contributed to Red Hat, so that was fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, you've definitely
Can
been
you
busy.
scroll down?
Yeah, sorry.
Scroll.
And which year should I pick? Yeah, you've done Kubernetes client.
Yep, too much. So as you can see, I started with Kubernetes. So when people ask, how do you get started or whatever, so the best way to get started, as you can see, is just get started. Because my first open source contribution was with like Kubernetes in itself. So it's fine if it's something new, but as long as you're learning on the go and contributing, I think it should be all right. So yeah.
No, this looks really good. Awesome work. Okay. So who have we got up next? Lots of support in the chat. And we've got 49 people here. Wow. Thank you all so much for joining. And we're going to review some of your profiles as well. So let's have a look. So we need some more issue numbers. So there's a link in the description, everyone. If you want to submit your profile, portfolio, or open source project, we'll review it and shout it out. We will, have a look at it, but read the issue number. You can't share the link in the chat. YouTube will remove that. I won't even see it. Let's have a look. Okay. Who have we got? I think we have some numbers further up. Let's have a look. We had Krish's. Who else did we have? I did Krishna. Everyone's shy today. Usually I get like ding, 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 like so many. I just can't go through them and I feel so bad.
I've just shared it, so you can expect some now.
Okay, perfect. Let's have a look. Well, it's like Kunal to review mine. Kunal, what do you think of mine? Let's have a look.
Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it.
We have looked at it already on this live stream. I love your thoughts.
It's sort of like, Avengers.
Yeah. This was made for me by the community members. It's awesome. Karuna, I think. Yeah. That's awesome.
Good. See, I like it. I like the location part, and you travel a lot.
Well, these are the places that I stay in for more than like a month. So these aren't. I have traveled to other places like Singapore and Dubai the last few months, but they're not here because they're only like a week or 2 weeks or something. So those are the main places.
And this the latest YouTube videos thing, is it automated or do you do it like?
It is automated, is the GitHub action, but the GitHub action is actually busted at the moment. I don't know what is wrong with it. So these are actually a bit out of date. So if anyone wants any green squares, they're welcome to take a look at it. The action is written by somebody else. So I'm sure it's just like a YAML config change. I've got some testimonials in here as well. People might recognize some names.
Yeah, I know. Nice. Yeah. Cool. All right. Yeah, you have a nice little.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
It's okay. You need some more work on that. So yeah, anything, you can be constructive. You can give me some negative feedback as well. Improvements, let me know.
No, I don't think so. I think it's fine. Can you scroll down a little bit?
Yeah, sure. Ignore all these organizations. Most of them are are made like 20 years ago. So there's actually only like 5 that are active or something. So it's because I'm logged in, you get to see all that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Do GitHub stars not get like a special thing on the GitHub profile?
Yeah, we get this.
Oh, you do
Yeah.
get it. You do get it. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I don't have as many followers as you on GitHub yet. I'm working on it though.
Everyone go follow Eddie.
Thanks. Okay, so we have some more suggestions in the chat. Let's have a look. So we have got Vinit 4286. Let's have a look. What is that? 4286. Is that an open source project or a profile? It's a profile. Okay. What do you all think in the chat? Let us know. Share your thoughts, right? It's really important for everyone to share their thoughts. I know Kunar and me here talking, but let us know what you think. What are your thoughts, Kunar? They haven't joined Eddie Hub, so that's obviously a negative straight away. They should join Eddie Hub for sure. I do like the links at the top, like really easy to get to straight away. These aren't aligned. That's a bit strange.
Yeah.
It's probably because this is 3 lines, and then this is 2 lines, and this is 1 line. So it's kind of like.
And there's some space. Can you scroll down a little bit?
Yeah.
I'm currently learning dash. Oh, why is the dash is there? Is it like a fill in the blank thing?
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. That's a good question. You're right, but it might be, someone, a client or a company hiring might think that maybe they just copied this from somewhere and didn't fill it in. Like, here's a template, but fill in the dashes. And they think this might not be a mistake. This might be them trying to, I don't know, be creative or funny or whatever it is. But you're right. The first impression, it might not look as good as what people want. So no, you're right. Good point. And I think these 3 take up a lot of space. I think pick 2, pick them side by side, or auto collapse them like Krish did. Lots of green squares. I like that. Very commit heavy though. So I would recommend trying to balance out. Like we want.
I think it's mostly personal projects. If you click on any one of the links, can you do that?
These ones.
Anyone and scroll down. Yeah, so that's just like, it's not an open source. It's like your personal tracking thing.
Okay.
So when a company looks at it, it's just like you're solving lead code questions and you're putting it on GitHub. So what I recommend doing is like join something like Eddie Hub or contribute to an open source project as such, because this is just like for your own personal tracking. I'm not saying it's not good. It's great. But when you see such green bars or whatever like this, at least I click on the links and I see, okay, these are great. So many contributions, but what is it actually? And then when I see a private repository or whatever, that's a red flag when it comes to hiring. Because this is not like even a development project. It's just lead code. So if it's like your own personal website you made or something, that's also valuable.
Yeah, that's really, really valuable. And add tests to it and add other things to it and get other people involved is really, really important. Do code reviews on your friends' projects. Like we recommend people doing code reviews on the Eddie Hub projects. We welcome people. You don't have to be a maintainer. So make pull requests. You're trying to want these numbers kind of roughly even. But hopefully that helps, Vinit. But it looks good. Keep going.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
What else have we got? So we now have, so that was Vinit. Now we have, let's have a look. An open source project review. Let's have a look. 4285. 4285. Okay. First impressions. Last commit was 4 days ago, so it's quite active project. Got deployed version. It's got a description. What are you thinking, Kunar? Looks good.
No git ignore?
No git ignore, no. It might be in the actual, it will be in the front end or back end because the mono repo.
Good.
They got
scroll down a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks good. Yeah.
It'd be nice to have a screenshot maybe or animated GIF of it being used in the README. I think that'd make it like pop and stand out more. But it looks good. You've got lots of stars and forks. You've got deployed version. You've hidden the wiki because I'm guessing you're not using it. You've hidden packages because you're not using it. So I love that. Like only have the features shown that you're using. So you're using releases. Love that. I think the releases are manual now. I would say maybe try and automate that. It does seem like they're using conventional commits style, so you could automate the releases as well. But yeah, it looks good.
Do they have a change MD file, change log?
They don't. No, they don't seem to have one. So that will get created if you use the GitHub action. So yeah, definitely recommend automating that. And if we look to the insights and community standards, full house, like it's just good. Nice. Good. Yeah, it looks good. Great work. I might just have a quick, I want to see what it looks like now. So I'm going to have a quick click on it. Log in anonymously. Oh, it doesn't work. Okay, so there's an issue. If someone wants to raise an issue on this project, login anonymously doesn't work in Safari. Something went wrong loading the form. Please contact the site admin. Well, the site admin is here, so I'm telling you on the live stream. But yes, have a look at this and yeah, raise an issue. You're welcome, Vinit. Okay, let's have a look. We need some issue numbers. Just log the issue. You'll get a green square in the support repo. I can get it for you. Go GitHub. I've got the repo here. You go to the issues here and go to new, and then you can select the one that you want. If you want GitHub profile review, open source review, you select the one you want, and give us the issue number. Even when traveling, thank you so much for your support. I'm half unpacked. After this live stream, I will tweet a picture of the studio this morning and the studio this afternoon. It's half set up. Enough to do a live stream, not enough to record videos yet for YouTube. So,
well, by the way, this is my mic for folks who are asking. It changes.
Does it change? Does it change on time or as you speak or?
No, just random.
Yeah. Okay, got you.
Keeps going on a loop like that.
Got you. So Kunal showing off. He's got an awesome mic. Well, I have dog treats. So, you know, I'm not eating them though. There were some dogs here a minute ago. That's what it is. Okay, let's have a look. Tamal, awesome to have you here. Tamal is super supportive in the EddieHub Discord. So any questions, always welcomes everyone. Really supportive. Love that. So many great people here. So how are you doing for time, Kunal? You got time for a few more?
Yeah,
when you need to go, do say. So let's have a look. Okay, Produma's got a project. Let's do Produma. 4287. Let's have a look. 4287. Project is open source with Produma. We do like open source, you know, here, so that's good. Let's have a look. Over 200 stars. Holy moly! Let's get that to like 300. Let me join. Let me share that. So let me share that in the chat as well. Great to see so many people from Kunal's community. Kunal, thank you so much for sharing. So what are your thoughts, Kunal? I'll let you go first. What do you think so far? What are your first impressions?
It's pretty good. Can you go to the checklist thing?
Yeah, let's go to insights and then community standards. Full house again. Nice. Got project board as well. Look at this. It's under the classics, I think. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, there's something there. Yeah, nice.
Look at that. Really organized.
Nice. Yeah.
People know what's going on, like the heartbeat of the project, the discussions going on. Wowza. Pull requests. Issues with labels.
The feature spelling is incorrect.
The what, sorry?
The feature spelling is incorrect.
Where is that?
Fourth one. Just a nitpick thing.
Oh, yeah. I wonder if that's from the template. And probably not. It's probably for someone who's written it. No, good spot. No, I didn't. That's eagle-eyed.
This is great. Yeah, it's nice.
And if anyone doesn't know what this means, we have a good issue finder project. And if you put that label on your repo, it doesn't have to be part of the EddieHub organization. It will appear in that list. So people can then find it and deploy it in GitHub straight away. You don't even have to have Gitpod in your repo. This project adds Gitpod to not to your repo. It doesn't change anything in your repo, but makes your repo accessible via Gitpod so people can contribute really, really easily. So if you search the whole of GitHub, you can see they all appear. All of these. So very cool. I like that. What else have we got? So we've got releases. Love that. Environments, languages. Got deployed version. It's really, really good. So yeah, great work, Paduma. 3 tags. I don't know what else we can check. I mean, this looks really good.
No, I think it's great. I'm gonna reach out to some folks like this. I'm planning to do an open source thing this year. Could be fun.
What's this open source thing? You mentioned open source. I'm already definitely interested.
So, so what I'm doing is we're doing an open source collaboration program sort of thing.
Okay.
It's going to be on the website. There will be some projects listed, and basically, there's going to be 1 month open contribution period where anyone can contribute. And after that, the folks who contribute, the open source communities will select so every project will select 1 or 2 people, and then they will work with the project for 2 months, and they'll get a $2,000 stipend for working with them.
Wow.
Amazing. And there are a few companies who will also give job offers directly to these contributors. So if you get selected in the program, and if you graduate from that program, you will get an offer to work at that company full-time, remote.
That's amazing. You're doing so many great things. I need to steal some of your ideas and come up with our own ideas as well.
We can collab on this. I'm happy to do it. Yeah, it will be live around next month. So
pretty soon. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah,
that's good. Love that. Great. People saying, love the live stream, enjoying it. Thank you so much. Anurag, hopefully I pronounced that right.
Yeah, that's correct.
Cool. Okay, so what else have we got? Could we do one more? Are you okay for time? Let's look at Bishal's one. So here we go. Bishal, let's have a look. 4098. So yeah, sorry, Paduma, we weren't able to give you any constructive criticism because it's pretty freaking awesome already. I did refresh. You got 206 now. But yeah, great work. I've forgotten what the number was now. 4098. Oops, can't spell. 9. We have a GitHub profile. I love giving these shout outs. I love giving anything open source a shout out. So that's pretty cool. First impressions, I like it. It fits on one page straight away. I mean, that's really cool straight away. I don't like, Kuno, I have to ask you a serious question right now. What do you think of profile views? I really don't like them, but what are your thoughts?
I have put it, but only because I have the profile views in, I don't know, hundreds of thousands or million. I'm not sure. So just because it's a really big number, I've put it. I actually, it's not like or dislike. I'm pretty neutral about it. To be honest, I don't really care that much. But yeah, I think it's okay. It's not really providing any real insight on it. But it's a good gimmick, if you will.
yeah, it's interesting, but I think, like you said, most people, their numbers don't look very good, and so I think that it probably hurts it more than helps. If they have 100, but they can just refresh their page and try and make it better anyway. So I think, yeah, it can be faked. Okay, so back to this. I like the profile picture. It looks kind of like professional, but still happy. And I like the location, LinkedIn, Twitter tag, really good. They're part of any hub, so big thumbs up. Yay. Not bad graph. What do you think? Not bad.
That's nice. The good communities. Can you click on Kubernetes?
Okay, you want to have a look? I thought you were going to say that. Let's have a look.
Scroll down.
Let's have a look.
That's good. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, good one.
Okay.
Not much, but good. Yeah, that's gonna be.
Yeah, keep it going. Keep it
going.
Keep it going. Yeah, definitely. Don't lose that momentum.
So if you want to contribute to K8s and you're a beginner, you can check out SIG Contribex and SIG Docs.
Okay.
No coding required, non-code contributions you all can do. Yeah. And check out the CNCF glossary. That's also a good place to contribute. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, everyone check it out, right? You're here, you've got, I love open source, and you've got the open source expert Kunal. You need to get involved in discussion and just make a small contribution. And then I think, bigger things will come later. I think people try and think, all right, I want to make the next greatest feature on React or Kubernetes. It's well, just fix the typo in documentation, and you'll meet people, and then you can maybe improve documentation. Then maybe you can start fixing bugs, adding features, and it kind of snowballs from there. Yeah, don't try and think too much.
The K8s community is just like the most inclusive open source community. Every SIG has their own regular meetings. The Slack channel is amazing. GitHub is outstanding, and it's just it's pretty good for anyone who wants to get started with Kubernetes.
That's awesome.
Specifically. It's very well maintained. Yeah,
that's good. We have a question here. Asim, I've learned Git and GitHub from Kunal. Why didn't you learn it from me? I teach it to you now. I'm joking. What to do after that? Use what you've learned in practice, just like Kunal was saying. Like contribute to your friend's project, contribute to the EddieHub projects, contribute to the Kubernetes project, CNCF project. There's so many out there. You can even just search GitHub. Kunal, does your community have open source projects as well? Can people contribute to those?
Not right now. But I will have open source projects very soon, but don't have any right now. But we will soon. I just need to find some time.
Well,
and volunteers, because I can't. To be quite frank, I can't maintain. I'm telling you right now, I don't have the time.
But the thing is, I currently get about 2,000-3,000 GitHub notifications per day, and I can't either. But the community are amazing. The EddieHub community, amazing. They maintain those projects. So to be honest, if you start it, I think your community will maintain. They look after your Discord for you, right? I remember you telling me.
It's not just for open source. It's like, I was speaking about this the other day. I gave a talk in the London meetup we did at CIVO. If you want to scale your community, you have to give up control. If you don't give up control, you can't scale your community. It won't happen. So give up control.
It's true. It's true. So yeah, I think once you start the project, put the foundations in place, then
tweet that people who are watching.
Yes. Oh, did someone tweet that we were live? No one said anything, and I wanted to kind of retweet it.
I tweeted it.
Oh, did you? Oh, I'll give it a retweet. Where is it? I get so many notifications. I didn't see. Here we go. Get your open source project review. Yeah, I love that. Okay, let me retweet that now. Here we go. Thank you, Kunal. Okay. So next up, we have another profile. Let's get some of these profiles standing out. We want you all to get jobs. So, and then, there's some exciting things coming up. So again, I think good picture. I think it's a bit dark. It looks more Instagram picture rather than like professional picture, in my opinion. I don't know what your thoughts are.
How's your Instagram going, by the way? I deleted my account. It has... I had like...
You had a lot of followers.
13,000, 14,000, and I just deleted it. I hate it.
Yeah, I don't like Instagram, so I have it, and if I some tweets, I will tick on FeedHive to post to Instagram, but I don't really actually go look at it or anything like that. So I don't really use it. Twitter is the place to be.
In the how to reach me, you can actually, so you're saying username, but you can also link it directly. Twitter, LinkedIn, Discord, you can link it.
So is this in the profile?
Yeah, the README, the Twitter, LinkedIn, Discord, it's not clickable. These are not links.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you can link it.
That's a good point. So there you go. You've got everyone watching. If you want some green squares, you can create an issue and create a pull request. You've got the username here. Just add a link to these, and that's an improvement.
There is. So there's something below. There it is. Now it's repetitive.
Yeah. It's true, but you're right. These, I think, would be clickable. You're right. It would make sense. Maybe remove that, or maybe start an issue and have a discussion. You still get a green square for starting an issue or a GitHub discussion, and then just see what would be better. But I think if you're going to have it clickable, or maybe not have it. So either repeat it or don't have it. I think, in my opinion. But latest YouTube videos as well. Nice. It's minimized. It's very long though. All I would say. Oh, latest YouTube video. Oh, I think I found a bug. Latest YouTube videos. Oh, there is repeated, right? This is communities. This is another community. Oh, are they videos from that community? Okay.
Yeah, it's could be organized a little bit better.
Yeah, but look at those contributions. Wow, I need to start working on my contributions. They've contributed to EddieHub.
Whenever we see such big number, I just click on the link. Can you maybe click on any one of these?
Okay, we'll click on the one today.
Not the graph. You can contribute to the. You can click on the organization name. Yeah, click on this.
Okay, let's do EddieHub.
So yeah, there are some good ones, like some docs and everything.
What's this one?
So
These are practice ones, so that one doesn't
practice
count.
ones.
Hopefully, there's a
Okay.
link for it. That I think, but they might be more. So
Yeah.
these are practice ones, but looks like they've done like maybe fixed some things, made some improvements, and so forth. So
Try
done
different one.
more.
Try cryptoverse or cyber world.
Cyber world. If it's Web3, I just ignore it.
Yeah. So here you can. What is
Okay,
256 commits in the website? Okay, cool.
that's
Yeah,
pretty good. Yep.
nice.
Um, Cool. Looks good. I would make probably the README a bit shorter. That's all. Biggest suggestion. It's quite long. I think trying to put too much information in there, and if you're putting too much, you're kind of like not putting anything at all. So let's have a look. What else have we got? Here's a question, Michelle. Eddie, can you tell me what is the hidden condition for the Yolo? Yolo, if I remember correctly, is when you merge your pull request yourself without someone else reviewing it. Is that correct, Kunal? Are you aware of the conditions?
YOLO means you only live once.
Ah, okay. I didn't know what it stood for, but I'm pretty sure, like, if someone has it, it says, "You want it, you merged it." So I think
Oh, the
it's saying that,
achievement thing.
yeah,
I am not. This is a new thing by GitHub. I am not aware of it. No, they
yeah,
recently
okay.
had it. It's a very new thing.
It is very new. It came out like a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. So hopefully that answers your question. We all learned something new there. I didn't know what YOLO meant, so thank you so much. To get your profile review, you submit an issue in the Eddie Hub support repo. It should be a link in the description below, and then send us a number. Okay. How to get started with open source. We've discussed that, so you can check that back previously. What's the first thing to do after creating a profile to contribute to open source? Customize your GitHub profile, definitely. Contribute to your friend's repo and contribute to some other projects. You'll learn so much by contributing to different projects. So, Kunal, do you think it's important that people should contribute to maybe their friend's project, which might be a bit smaller, but they can be a bit more flexible, and then also contribute maybe to a bigger project where they can't, go crazy on it, but then they've got to follow certain rules and collaborate with, like, a real world experience, right?
In my experience, I would say contributing to a large scale open source project for the very first time as a beginner, definitely nothing to be worried about. So it's great if you're contributing to your friend's project, like you're going to a hackathon, you're making an open source project using GitHub for that or whatever, and contributing to small projects and all these other things. It's fine, but as soon as possible, jump into the real world projects, big ones, Kubernetes, and if you're contributing to JavaScript or whatever. So there are so many libraries and things like that. Obviously, there are some communities, some of the big projects that are not very friendly to newcomers. For example, Facebook open source. When contribute Facebook open source as a beginner, it's going to be a little difficult. On the other hand, communities like Kubernetes, which is the second largest project in the world, very, very beginner friendly, extremely beginner friendly. No coding required. Just get started with it. It's like you won't even notice that it's a really big project. It's just like such a rewarding experience and things like that. So try it out. So to answer your question, Eddie, I would recommend both. Do both, right?
Yes.
Because if you contribute to big projects, you will meet so many amazing people who work at all these big tech companies or whatever. When you contribute to your friend's project, then that's also going to be fun. I mean, it's good. Anything you build in public, it's good. You get feedback and you learn something, and
Exactly.
and things like that. So yeah, highly recommend you contributing to big projects as well. Just go for it. It'll be amazing. I started with Kubernetes with Red Hat middleware, changed my life.
Pretty awesome. You started off some big projects, but look how what it's done, right? You've met so many amazing people. You work remotely.
Yeah,
You go to conferences all
I
around
did.
the world. So it's amazing.
I contributed to it, and I did not know anything. I didn't know anything, and then they were just like, okay, learn Maven, learn all these other things, fix the documentation, add some examples, and then I started, adding support for other resources or whatever. Then I got into Google Summer of Code in the same project. Then I went to North America for KubeCon on a scholarship, and till then, right now, I work in the field of DevOps, and it all started with that one project in my first year. So
that's amazing. And if anyone wants to know the full story, I have a video of maybe like a month or 2 months ago on my YouTube channel. And we went into loads of detail and how to make money as a student, and it was just like lots of great stuff. Like, how do you think Kunal's buying all these watches and trainers that I see pictures on Twitter about? Right, he works hard for it, but he works smart as well, not just like 26 hours a day. Okay, that's physically not possible, but you get the idea.
This is a nice thing I was also noticed, like when I was in London, for the meeting the CEO team. Like you call it trainers. People in the States call it like sneakers.
Yeah. What do you call it in India?
Shoes.
Okay, fine. Sneakers seem strange to me. Like I know what I think of Snickers, like the chocolate bar, but
it's also like with like washroom and restroom and things like that.
Oh, that's true. That's very true.
Subway and underground or whatever.
That's true. Okay, let's do this last one because I know you're busy, Kunal. I really appreciate you being here. I don't want to take advantage. And I love everyone being here. You've been amazing. But Tamal, who, like I said, welcomes everybody in the GitHub community. Super, super awesome. I would love to review their project. It is called Milan. Let me drop it. It's got 38 stars. Let me drop it in the chat. Show some love and support. I promise you, if you star it, it won't cost you a penny. Or a cent if you're, America, British, So let's have a look. What are your thoughts? So Milan, where help meets need. Okay. I would suggest maybe having one more line in there to explain what that means. What are your thoughts?
Whom is it? Whom is this from?
Tamal.
Yeah. Milan is, I think, a word in Hindi or other language. Similarly, it means
okay.
It means meet up or something. Yeah.
Yeah, they've explained it down here, which I really like. I think it's quite clever to people to explain why they've named their repo. I think it's really smart people to do that.
Milan. What is it? Milan? Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this looks good. I don't know, kind of, is there a screenshot? I would probably say add a screenshot to this. And you've got the link so people can go kind of check it out. I would probably just add maybe a screenshot, animated GIF or something like that. Got releases. We love releases. That's good. We'll do that list. Shall we? Kunal's going to tell me to do that list. So let me go check that contributing list. Full house. Again, it's pretty good. Project board as well. Wow. Okay. It's not often we see project boards. So it's good. A lot in progress. I would just potentially suggest maybe reduce what's in progress. But they're different people, so maybe that's okay. And they've got labels. Loving that. Really good. Let's have a look. And then they've got. Look at the. I love looking. Do you look at people's GitHub Actions? I love looking at their GitHub Actions. I like this. Look at this. The labels are created from our GitHub community action, which I think is awesome. So you all can do that as well. And then I think the releases are generated automatically as well. It's good. I think there's a screenshot in the README. Kunal is getting lots of messages. They're like, Kunal, join my live stream. You joined Eddie's, now join mine. So
there was this guy who made a tweet. He was saying, Eddie replies to everyone. Kunal does not reply to anyone.
I thought he was saying the opposite. I thought he said, Kunal replies, Eddie, you don't.
No. He was saying, Eddie does all these things, but he also replies. But Kunal only focuses on content, but does not reply.
The difference is Kunal probably gets 10 times the stats, 10 times the notifications I get. And I have a team, right? It's not just me. We have two. I have two. There's three of us in the team at the moment. 3 full-time people. So
I don't reply because I'm doing it for your benefit only. I don't want you to be dependent on me, and I want you to be like just active in the community and ask questions in public or whatever. Because there are so many community members who say like, I am the you should take guidance from me, and I'm going to help you, and I'm the only one or whatever. I say, on the other hand, don't take guidance from me. Leave me alone. Go join a community and leave me alone. So if you join a community, you can ask questions over there. So you can join GithUp Discord. You can ask questions over there, and it's all for your benefit. because more people will see your question and you will get it answered quickly. So
It's true. I mean, being or collaborating with community is ask in public. People will notice you and ask the questions well. So, and there's no stupid questions, but it depends how you ask it. Do you give context? Obviously, don't write like a whole essay, but do you give context? And people like that. And I've seen some of my clients, a lot of my clients actually have hired people from the Eddie Hub community, students or whatever. They don't care. They want to see your open source contributions. They want to see how you collaborate with people in Discord community. They've been hired as like Discord community managers or leaders and so forth. I think that's really, really important to show you how you collaborate. And I've just shared that video I did with Kunal in the chat as well. But Kunal made me think of something and I forgot. Yes, if you ask publicly, then you stand out from the crowd. And if you ask good questions, I've seen people get hired because they ask good questions. And I think that's really, really important. Hey Marino, how you doing? Hope you're all as well.
Marino is one of the best people I know. Yeah,
I'm meeting Marino in September. Kunal, you're in London, right? Then you should join us.
I'll be in September. I'm going to Florida for I'm speaking at DevOps World, and then I'm going to Germany where I'm speaking at Container Days.
Okay, next time.
Yeah, no, but I met Marino. But yeah, we can talk about it. But yeah, Marino is amazing. Yeah, we hung out at KubeCon. It was very nice guy. Yeah,
awesome,
very good people.
And this question is quite interesting. I'm bringing it up for a reason because I've had DMs from people saying, Eddie, you're friends with Kunal. Can you get him to spend more time on the course? So this is quite interesting. I haven't followed the story, but I am getting a lot of DMs about that as well. Funny enough.
Don't DM Eddie. It's just not very good to do that. A single DSA video takes like an entire day to create, and I'm like really tired now from all the YouTube thing. I'm very tired. So
yeah, you got to rest. You got to look after yourself. You got to keep your your health, your mental health.
Yeah, I work at CIVO has been like we're doing some great things, so I have to focus on that. To focus on all these initiatives I'm running for you, like the scholarship thing and the open source program or whatever. But I make DevOps videos because they are easy to make, not much time required. DSA video, it will take my entire day because one video is like 4 hours long or whatever. It's my and when it comes to like graphs and dynamic programming, even when thinking about how much effort I have to put in, it's just too much. But I will complete it. Hopefully when I like move and stuff. So I'll do it this year. Definitely I'll complete it. I know I have to do it, but don't be dependent on me. There's so much resources out there. Go for it. Yeah.
No, I think it's good advice, and it's look after yourself, and if you're going to do it this year, then people can be patient and wait, and if not, you can offer them a full refund, because it's free.
It's free. It's free, so it's just like.
That's what I'm saying. You can offer them a refund. It's kind of like a joke, right? When someone says, "Eddie, I wanted your course to contain more stuff," I'm like, "Great, well, I'll give you a refund if you want," but I didn't pay anything for it. No, it's a free course. So it's great for the suggestion. I will do a part 2, but you can't complain. You didn't pay for it.
It's free, and this is a bad thing that I have in my mind, but it's true. I know that even if I make the remaining videos after 10 years, I will get 1 million views. So that's also one thing for procrastination. But yeah, I will do it, but just give me some more time. Till then, there's plenty of resources out there. Go study. I've already explained to you my thought process. I made like 40-50 videos. So you can check out other resources and learn from my thought process. That will help you.
That's awesome. I'm just going to do a plug for Eddie Hub, just to say, I know people have been asking how to not join Eddie Hub, how to get involved in open source. We've given some suggestions of Kunal. Love that, from small projects to big projects like CNCF and Kubernetes. But also, if you go to the Eddie Hub organization, we have steps for you to get started with some, projects that kind of ease you and gently, so you can practice the workflow, and then you can get involved more in React or DevOps and other bits and pieces. So have a look at that, and we could probably add some more steps to that as well. So and we do have some community calls coming up, working on some full stack projects as well. So yeah, okay. I think now people are loving it. So loving all the great feedback. Thank you all so much. I'm glad you really enjoyed. I had a great live stream, and having Kunal here was definitely the icing on the cake. It was just, yes, a super surprise for that. So yeah, thank you all so much. Really, really appreciate it. Big shout out to Kunal. Anything you'd like to end with, Kunal? And then I think we'll call it a day, because I've taken like 45 minutes of your time, and I really appreciate it.
No, just don't spam anyone. That's all I want to say.
And we look forward. Well, I'm sure we'll do some more open source live streams and Twitter Spaces coming up in the next kind of month or so. I know Kunal's busy moving and all the rest, but I'm sure he'll drop in and say hi and share some of his tips and so forth as well. But I look forward to geeking out with you all. I'm going to bring up the timer page. Kunal, if you want to shoot off, you can. If you want to chat to me afterwards offline, well, not offline, but not on live stream, you're welcome to hang around and chat to me as well. So I'll bring up the 30-second timer. Thank you all so much. Have a great weekend. Remember to open source. Remember to get some relaxation and chill and rest as well. Thanks again, Kunal, and bye everyone.